Well, I told you today I'd be cutting sorghum. It's July, or no, it ain't July, geez. It's August 10th. Oh, about 4:30, 5 o'clock. This is the field I told you about. I made another video. I said I was done with first cutting. And I pretty much was. Well, now it's 100% guarantee that I'm done with first cutting. This is the field that I said not real worried about. There's some weeds in here, some grass. I might end up using it for bedding. I'm not going to use it for bedding. I'm going to bale it. As you can see, it's not too bad of grass, really. I mean, it's still pretty mature, still green. It's not all dead for as late as it is. August, cutting the first crop off a field, but there is up closer right along there, kind of, there's a strip that's pretty much weeds. I'm gonna stay out of that when I bale it. I'm gonna plow this field anyways, and I'm gonna plow this field this fall, and I'm gonna spread manure on it anyways. So it's pretty rough. I had to go slow. There's 5 acres here, probably. So, and then there's also kind of in that, there's a valley right there. I'm gonna stay out of that. That's got a lot of weeds in it. So I figured I'd make a quick video and show you this field. I did show you, I think, on another video. I drove back here. Well, actually that video I got to post yet. So anyways, that'll be a video. Up in there, I got to go up in there with the Kubota loader tractor. He wants me to, I think I can clear that out. There's probably another acre up in there that I can get. And then all these small popples that are growing out from the tree line, all through there. There's some over there, and there's some up over in there, and all the way along that wood line. Sorry about that. There'll be a skip here in the video. I got a phone call. Anyways, yeah, I got to take out them popples. I'm going to have to bring the loader tractor back here, clean that up. Spread manure on it and plow it this fall, get it worked down nice and good. And I think I made a decision on what I'm going to do. Where I have the sorghum now on the back of my place, I think I'm going to put that into peas and oats. This is going to go into peas and oats, and then the neighbor's piece across the road that I don't think I've shown you guys yet, that's going to go to peas and oats and seeded down. The neighbors across the road is going to get seeded down into hay. It'll be in the spring. This will be peas and oats. Behind my house will be peas and oats. And then the following year, I'll seed this down to straight alfalfa probably. That's what the plan is right now, but things change quite a bit, seems like. So, alrighty. Well, I just figured I'd show you real quick. Tomorrow, I plan on cutting the sorghum, and I'm going to make some videos on that. I'm kind of curious to see how tall it actually is. Spots of it, I figure, is probably 5 foot tall. Other spots are about right height. So the 170 and the Mac Don did a good job finishing up, I guess you could say, first cutting. Don't actually look too bad. Really decent grass. Like I said, there's a couple spots that are pretty weedy. I'm going to stay out. It goes up and around this patch of woods here. There's a point that goes up and around. That's all pretty much weeds up in there. I'm not even going to bale that. Well, I might bale it, but I'm going to stay out of it, and I'll bale all that weeds last, just so I can get it off the field. I'm thinking take it and do something with it, but at least this rest of this will make decent feed. So alrighty, well, if you like the videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Starting to get a few more comments and a couple more subscribers. It's kind of nice seeing the comments, and responding to them. You got any questions, ask, I guess, and try and answer them. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later. Isn't that a beautiful sight? The hand setup, 170 Alice, the MacDon mower, 7060 Alice with a New Holland 648 round baler. Kind of rare that I got them both sitting like this. I want to make a quick video. Tomorrow I'm going after the sorghum. First thing in the morning, as soon as the dew's off, I'm going to rake this hay and just single windrow it, flip it up, get it some air. It's supposed to be 84 degrees tomorrow, so I might be able to, there's a slight chance I might be able to bale it late tomorrow. My guess is it's going to be Monday night after work baling. I'm actually getting my father-in-law to come over with his practically brand new square baler, New Holland. I'm not sure on the model number, but nice baler. He wants me to double windrow it, which it's thick for second cutting. It's thick, but his square baler basically has it can handle almost as much as a round baler. It's a nice square baler. So he wants me to double windrow it. So, but I can't double windrow the way it is now. I'm gonna have to flip it up, get it some air. We'll see how that goes. I want to make a video, kind of show you guys getting this thing, mainly the hay vine, set up for sorghum. I need to cut it at 5 to, well, I've heard a few different things, but I'm going to cut it at 5 inches. I would like to cut a little higher, but it's hard enough getting it up to 5 inches as it is. Now, what I had to do to mine is actually make some things to go on my skid plates. And there's nothing special. I'd like to make some out of metal, but I made, you can see right there, some blocks I made out of wood, just a 2x6 and a 1-inch board bolted onto my skid plates to get it up high enough. I got my skid plates maxed right out, and I'm like 2.5, 3 inches. So I put them on there, and actually the other field that I made a video in that I'll put in with this one, I ran them there just to see how they'd cut in that field before I went with the sorghum with them. But the problem I was having was real grassy spots. It'd get into the crimper rolls didn't want to take it. What it was the head was so much higher. The crimper rolls ran off of the cylinder. So basically what you were getting was, it was like this. The head was up and the crimper rolls were down, and it wouldn't want to grab. So I'd get hay flinging right here until the reel would catch enough and throw it out. It wasn't bad when I was in really thick parts of the field, but I got into thinner grass or pure grass and it would do it. But I finally figured it out, and what I did was pretty simple. I just put some donuts on the cylinder to hold the back half of the mower up even with the head. Now I'm hoping that'll work for when I cut the sorghum. I need to measure my head, pickup head on the round baler. I knew the width of it, but now I can't think of it, so I got to measure with a tape measure. And tomorrow, I'm hoping, I think I got it basically as wide as I can right now. It would pick up with the round baler, but I might be able to go one more notch. And the other thing I did was, I've been having a lot of trouble, especially this year, with my pin catching hay. What I was gonna do, because you're obviously driving over the one row and cutting, when you're cutting, it would build up underneath, and it would hit my pin down here, which now I'm hoping it won't, but that pin was sticking down that far, and it would build up sometimes in really, really thick hay and start bunching up underneath the tractor. Now, I did see on a video somebody had made a plastic pan to go underneath the tractor. It was actually on a baling tractor, but it's a good idea to push the hay down a little bit so that it won't build up under the tractor, because I have one field I did have it building up underneath the 70/60, which that's quite a bit of hay. It was only double windrow too. So sorghum, I'm really worried about it. So what I did, instead of building a plate, like a plastic piece to probably bolt it here to push the hay down a little bit to get underneath my hitch, I ended up cutting the hitch off, I don't know if you can see it, as much as I can. So it's just underneath this clip. But I think actually what I'm gonna do, I got a different idea, is I'm gonna take this clip out and I'm gonna put it up here, drill a hole as tight as I can that'll still won't allow this pin to come out, but the clip will be a little higher up and out of the way. So I need to do that yet tonight, and then that's pretty much it. I'm ready to cut sorghum. Cattle are bellowing because I gotta dump them grain yet. It's August 10th. It's like, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. That's why they're not real happy, but I've been busy. So I just gotta dump them a little bit of grain and they'll be quiet again. But I wanted to make the video before it got dark. So if anybody else has any other suggestions on what they do underneath the tractor to keep hay from, because it'll build up and it'll get piled sometimes, and of course it doesn't dry very well. I know some of the newer like disc bines and stuff, they're more streamlined underneath here. They don't have a pin or nothing like that. They kind of, my uncle's Macdon Hydro Swing, it's got something that bolts right on the drawbar. There's nothing sticking down, so you don't really have that issue. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. Pretty much should be ready to go cut sorghum. The baler, sorry about the cattle. The baler, I am hoping that Vesser, probably saying it wrong, cattle company. I know I'm pretty sure he adjusted his pickup table on his baler, so it wasn't sitting so low. I might have to do that to mine. I'm kind of hoping I don't, but we'll see. I'm gonna run my knives. I got bale slice on this baler. I'm gonna run my knives on it, on the sorghum. I do on all the baleage. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I gotta finish up chores and work on the hay bine a little bit more, and tomorrow, first thing in the morning, rake that hay as soon as dew's off. Go drop that sorghum, which won't take me long, and maybe kind of hoping late evening tomorrow, before the dew sets in, I can maybe double windrow that hay to bale Monday night after work. And I got to get my hay wagons over here. I noticed a couple low tires when I was hauling hay, round bales, so need to check the tires in them. And yeah, so I figured I'd show you a few things, what I'm doing to get the hay bine ready for sorghum. So tomorrow, I want to make a video in the sorghum for sure. And if I'll get a video of cutting it, but at least make a video of Stopped in anyways, see what it looks like. So alrighty, we'll talk to you guys later.